Everyone, my name is Saul Laredo, and in this video I'll be explaining my light reaction and Calvin cycle. Alright, so here's my light reaction. Alright, we will begin right here with the light. The light reaction occurs, we have the stroma, and then we have the thylakoid space. What happens in this area is in part of the stroma, and then we have the thylakoid space. This area right here is called the thylakoid membrane. Now, the beginning of the cycle begins with light. Now, light will come, and the first part of this electron transport chain is the photosystem 2. Light will come, and it will hit the reaction center chlorophyll A. Now, here we have some chlorophyll cells inside of this photosystem 2. What this reaction center chlorophyll A will do, it will make energy. When energy is made and produced, we get one electron. So, by the help of the aid of electron transporters, we have plastoquinone and plastocyanin. These aid the movement of the electron. So the electron will move with the aid of the electron transporters. And here we will have the cytochrome B6F complex. What this will do is essentially will transport a proton from the stroma to the thylakoid space. Every time one electron passes through this part, one proton will move up. The electron will then be carried on to photosystem 1. Here we have plastocyanin. This electron will donate the photosystem 1 will donate the electron to ferredoxin, and this is the ferredoxin NADP reductase. We have a proton and NAD+, and these will combine with the electron to make NADPH. Now we will also have these electrons that are passed on from the stroma to the thylakoid space will go through the ATP synthase. This proton will move down, and with ADP will turn into ATP. Now the NADPH and ATP will both move on into the Calvin cycle. And then also water, when water is introduced, it will be broken off into electrons and oxygen. Now for the plant, this oxygen is a waste product. They don't need it, but we do. And with this oxygen, we will create cellular respiration. And so that is my first part, and that is the light reaction. Now we will move on to the Calvin cycle. In the Calvin cycle, I'll try to explain to my best knowledge. So here we have we have 3 molecules of CO2, carbon dioxide, and that's 1 carbon, along with ribulose biphosphate, which is a 5 carbon. Now these will combine by the aid of RUBP carboxylase oxygenase, also known as Rubisco, the most abundant protein in all the planet. Now combining 3 molecules with the 3 more molecules will make 6 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate. This is a 3 carbon. Now the ATP and NADPH from the light reactions come here into the Calvin cycle. ATP is introduced, we get ADP. We will have 6 molecules, but now of 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. Now when NADPH is introduced, we get our NADP+ and a phosphate. We will still continue to have 6 molecules, but it will be glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate with 3 carbon. Now 5 molecules will continue on into the Calvin cycle, but 1 will be left off. Now this one molecule, this one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate will go on and create and make glucose. The rest of the 5 molecules, however, will continue to the Calvin cycle. So we remain with the 5 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. It will go on to the cycle. We will lose 2-phosphate, and chemistry is produced. We now have 3 molecules, but instead we will have ribulose 5-phosphate, which will turn into a 5 carbon. We have ATP introduced again to the Calvin cycle, makes ADP, and we begin the cycle again. Thank you.